I cannot tell you how many times I go out and about and so many people are like, wow, you're just glowing. Did you change something? Did you do something? There's just a glow about you. People tell me this all the time. So this glows you up. Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? My name is Sabrina and welcome back to my channel where we talk about everything positive mindset, personal development, and just creating a version of yourself and a life that you love. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about 3 ways to glow up, because who doesn't like being better and badder? Make sure you stay until the end of the video to get all of the goodness. If you like what you hear today, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up to help out the channel. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. And without further ado, let's get into this video. Now, the first way to glow up is to do the inner work. I cannot tell you guys how much this has truly, honestly, completely transformed my life. And I look physically different. And not to sound like conceited, not to sound any type of way, but I swear I look more attractive after doing inner healing work. And I'll get into how and why that is in a little bit. But to do the inner work is to really just go inside and to see what negative things you're still holding on to, letting go of that, forgiving your past, forgiving yourself, forgiving the people that have hurt you in your past. It's really feeling the emotions that you've suppressed. If you suppress any emotions anytime in the past, if you get angry about something, or if you're upset about something and you don't talk about it, you don't let that emotion out, you're just and you just bottle it up, that emotion is still inside of you. It's like an energy thing. And I mean, when you think about it, when we learned in science class in the 7th grade, right? Everything is made up of energy. Everything is made up of 99.99999% energy, and the rest 0.0001% is the actual physicality, is what you're actually looking at. So everything that we view in our 3D reality, we're just looking at the 0.00001%. That's all we're seeing, is just this tiny, tiny percentage of the physical. Everything else is literally made up of energy, and emotions are energy in motion. And so when you feel an emotion and you don't let that energy out, that energy in motion out, you keep that energy inside of you. That energy then gets trapped in your body, which then can end up causing all these different physical ailments and headaches. And I won't get into all of that. But basically, you really need to feel and release those emotions that you've suppressed inside of you. And even if you don't think they're in you, they are. If you feel triggered by anything, there's a negative emotion inside of you. There's a lower vibrational emotion inside of you when you feel triggered by something. The only reason you feel triggered by something is because there's that emotion already in you, because that energy is in you, and it's whatever you're getting triggered by is triggering that emotion. So we want to feel it, we want to release it. And I know this can be uncomfortable, I know this can be painful, but when you do release it, you literally feel so much lighter, and you look at life through a different lens, through a more positive lens, because the different things that we're holding on to, it also affects our thinking, it affects our minds, it affects our subconscious, which affects our beliefs and our feelings. It literally affects everything about you and your life. And so this is if not the most transformational thing you can do, one of the most transformational things you can do just in life in general, and to definitely glow up. So you can work on closing your eyes and imagining yourself back in this past time where you were hurt, and then just allowing yourself to feel those emotions again and just release them. You can journal it out, what you're feeling, let yourself feel these emotions in a healthy way, and then work on calming yourself and understanding that you were doing the best at the time. The people that may have hurt you were only doing the best of their ability. They most likely are, emotionally undeveloped, and they were only doing the best that they could. Forgiveness is a really big key to healing, and I will link above my forgiveness practice that I do all the time. I don't know which side it comes up on, but I'll link above the forgiveness practice that is super easy and basic, but also transformational. And we do a lot of this inner work in my signature program of transforming into the most ideal version of yourself. But after you process and heal through everything, your confidence skyrockets, you feel so much better, you look so much better, you just have that glow about you. And I cannot tell you, I'm serious, I cannot tell you how many times I've done an inner healing type practice or an inner work type practice, which I've been doing this for 3-4 years now, I think, at least. And I cannot tell you how many times after doing like inner work, I go out and about and so many people are like, wow, you're just glowing. Did you change something? Did you do something? There's just a glow about you. People tell me this all the time. So this glows you up. And I also want to say too, like, you know that you have healed through something when you can think about a past event and you just feel very neutral about it. You feel very like at peace about it. You don't feel anything that's triggering. You don't feel any anger. You don't feel any sadness. You don't feel any triggering emotions coming up. You feel very neutral. So that's when you know that you have neutralized it in your mind and in your body and you've truly moved past it. Okay, so the second way to glow up is to switch up the music you're listening to, because you are what you listen to. If you have seen Dr. Emoto's water experiment, okay, I'll put up some pictures, but he does this water experiment where, like, this doctor does this water experiment where he has like 2 different samples of water. One sample of water he'll say like really negative things to. He'll literally be like, I hate you and you're ugly, and he'll say really negative things to one sample of water, and then to the other sample of water, he'll be very like kind and loving to it and tell it like he loves the water and the water is so beautiful. And I don't know exactly what he says to the water, but I just know he says very loving things to it. And he looks at the water under microscope, and the hate water literally is like distorted and it looks displeasing to look at. But then the loving water is in like these beautiful formations, and it's literally like glowing and emanating, and it literally changes the like dynamic of the water. It changes the energy of the water. It changes how the water molecules like are. And so this is what happens when we are listening to different things. And so, not to say that the music you're listening to is saying like super negative things, but words impact ourselves and our body. I mean, our bodies are made up of like 70% water. And so the same things are happening to our bodies when we hear negative things. And this doesn't just go for music, but music does really, really affect your energy. And your energy is crucial to creating the life of your dreams and creating a version of yourself that you love. So your energy is really like one of the most important things. But really ask yourself, like, what are you listening to? Even on like the TV or just the people you're around, like, what are the words that are being said? What is the energy that is being given off? Like, if you're constantly listening to the type of music that's like talking about how someone cheated on them and talking about how they don't like their life, or they're saying something like negative, that is affecting you. That is affecting your body. It's affecting your mind. And also your mind is going to start identifying with it, especially if you're singing along with the song. Your mind is going to start identifying with it, and you're going to act like a person who doesn't like their life and who's being cheated on and who's sad and who's angry and all that kind of stuff. Whatever words, whatever energy of that song is, your mind is going to start identifying with it. Your body is literally changing to match that energy, and it really affects you on like all levels. So when you change up the music you're listening to and you're listening to songs that really make you feel like a bad bee, that make you feel like you're in your power, that make you feel like you're strong, that make you feel like you can do anything, that really impacts your energy. Programs in your mind that you can accomplish anything that you want, that you're hot, that you are successful, that you do make a bunch of money, and you start to believe and act like that person, and you start to become that person, and your energy starts to match that energy, and it truly affects your life to such a degree, which I made a Spotify playlist that has like some high vibe songs, that has more positive affirmations, that has more like upbeat kind of energy, that does impact you in a very like positive, powerful way. So I will put the link of that Spotify playlist below if you want to get some ideas to start listening to that type of music, because there are some great artists out there that come out with good music for that. But really just be very mindful of what you're listening to, of what you're around, not only with your music, but with the shows and the movies and the people you're around. It really affects you. And the third way to glow up is to read. Expand your mind, expand your consciousness, whatever you want to improve on in your life. There's a book about it. You want to be better about your habits. There's books on that. If you want to be better about your relationships and be more loving in your relationships, or if you're like wanting to learn how to be a better partner, or if you're wanting to learn how to change your life and reprogram your mind to be the person you want to, like, there's so many books on everything. And when you start to get in the habit of reading these books that improve your life, you're just on like the upward motion of the glow up scale. Like, you really your confidence really starts to increase because you're improving different areas of your life. You're constantly being better, you're constantly doing better, you're constantly learning and growing and flourishing in different aspects of your life. And when you improve one area of your life, it really has a ripple effect on like every area of your life. And I'm just looking over at my nightstand with some books on it, and I just want to show you guys some books. Because there are books on literally everything, I want to show you guys some good ones, some options. If you want to do more inner work, if you've had a tough past, if you definitely know you have some things that you need to heal and to work through. Dr. Nicole LaPera, also known as the Holistic Psychologist on Instagram, wrote this really nice How to Do the Work book. Really great. Highly recommend. If you are one of my ladies on here, and if you have struggled with like shame in your sex life or shame around your body in general or any kind of that, this is a really great book. Come As You Are. It's a little thick, but it's good. If you are a little spiritual and if you like to work with the magic of Mother Nature and magic of just how the universe is, Moonology, work with the moon cycles. This has really improved like my goal setting. I set my goals with the moon cycles now, and like my goals are literally amplified by the power of the moon cycles. There's the whole science behind this too, because y'all know I'm obsessed with the science behind the magic. And also, just side note, after I have started to work with the moon cycles, my period, hope this isn't TMI, but a lot of us are girls on here anyway, my period has actually cycled up with the moon cycles. Like I am literally like living with the moon. But great book. This goes in the details of what to do with each moon cycle and all of that. And the last one I'm going to suggest for you guys, if you want to like consciously create your life, Quantum Success. This one is really great, and it goes into some of the quantum physics of how to create your reality, how to consciously create like each and every day of your life. And it gets into like some of the science behind not only creating like wealth success and that kind of stuff, but also like creating happiness and fulfillment and creating a life that you enjoy and you love. So really great book on that. But whatever you want to improve on in your life, whatever you want to expand on, get a book on it and dive deep into it. And your life will glow up, you will glow up, and your life will ultimately change for the better. You will be on that glow up train. So let's get at it. Keep glowing up, guys. I love y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Again, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up to help out the channel, and feel free to subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. Feel free to share this video with anyone you feel may want to hear it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.